Cancer, welcome back to the channel. If you are new or a cross watcher, I welcome you in as well. We are coming up on the full moon in Libra on the 25th. It is also a lunar eclipse at the same time. So this is going to shine some light on your relationships. It's also going to signal a time to let go of connections that may have fulfilled their purpose. So I'm going to start off with a Sacred Symbols Oracle card and see where we start. All right, tell us about Cancer. What is going on for the full moon in Libra? And if you have any Libra in your chart, Aries or Capricorn, you will feel this lunar eclipse just as much as you will Cancer. Those are the main signs that will feel it the most. Everybody will feel it, but Libra, Cancer, Aries, and Capricorn will be the signs to really feel this. All right, what's going on for Cancer? Full moon in Libra. Okay, so interesting. You got two cards and so did Sagittarius. You're the only two signs so far. So we've got divine masculine. Okay, you could be a divine masculine. You could be a feminine that needs to be in their divine masculine energy, or you could be a masculine that is very much in their masculine energy. Card number 2. 2 could mean something. And home. Card 10. 10 is the number of completion, and home can be, you know, you coming back home to yourself, going back home to someone that feels like home, could very well be moving to a different home. And, you know, or you could even, I'm even hearing you could be a divine masculine that is having a home built as well, because, you know, divine masculine energy is, you know, about the builder as well. So I heard that quickly as well. Number 2. The divine masculine is the embodiment of logic, direct action, and strength. In his most evolved aspect, he represents the builder, the protector, and the guardian. Drawing this card can symbolize that divine masculine energy is needed to balance your current situation. It can also represent father-brother healing and the healing of relationships with the divine masculine in your life. And card 10 for home. You are being guided to come back home to who you truly are. Drawing this card can signal a change in your physical home or sense of where you belong. Pulling this card also symbolizes that whenever or whatever your current situation, you can trust that this moment is in alignment with your higher self. You have not lost your way. You are in fact right on time and on track. Meditate on this symbol to access your higher power when having to make important decisions. You can always orient yourself north to the morning star and assume that you will make the decision that is in alignment with your highest good. And boy, the winds just picked up strong. Strong winds. So it's, you know, I feel somebody needs to remain strong in their masculine energy right now about, you know, a decision, right? A decision to be true to yourself, a decision to move. You know, you might be somebody that has, you know, a divine masculine relationship that is on the rocks, that might need to be healed. Maybe it's going physically going home to talk to a father. Maybe there was, you know, some kind of falling out. You know, could mean anything to anybody, right? This is, you know, a collective reading. So it can mean many things. But let's see, what else do we have here for Cancer? I'm going to do the Mystic Black Rose Oracle. You know, and some of you, this could just mean, you know, coming back home to you and who you truly are. You may have lost yourself along the way, and now it's time to get back to who you really are, and not maybe not be influenced by another masculine in your life. And like I said, it could very well just be a feminine needing to be in her masculine energy to make strong decisions about, you know, maybe moving, or again, coming back to who you truly are, standing firm on your own 2 feet. Okay, what do we have here, please, for Cancer? This home and divine masculine. What is this? Ravenous, moving. Oh, shit. There's the moving card. Oh. Spirit. Okay. All right. So we're talking about somebody who feels empty inside, right? Home is also you, your body, your soul. That's home. And for this particular moving card, there's a shell that's empty, even with a hole in it. If you can see that. You know, Cancer, you know, you have shells. So, you know, Spirit's trying to protect you from having uncontrollable desires. I'm going to have to cover part of this card up. It doesn't show a lot, but YouTube can be a little funny about certain images. So this is a naked woman. And, you know, the card is, you know, uncontrollable desires, appetite for sex, insatiable hunger for pleasure. So it's, you know, it's almost like I'm talking to a divine masculine that would go out and have meaningless sex because they were hollow inside, not understanding who they were, feeling alone inside, you know. And now Spirit at this time is trying to come in and protect you and try to bring you back to who you really are, because you don't want to run around, you know, town having meaningless you know, hookups. You know, you have to remember you're picking up those people's energies. So if you're pulling in different people, you're probably pulling in people who are in the same vibration you are, and you're picking up their negative energies, their unhealed energies, and you're soaking all of that up. And now spirit wants to come in during this time, and they want to pull you away from this and say, hey, yo, this is not who you are. You know who you are. You know where you belong. Okay, you know deep down that you having, meaningless hookups you're only doing it right now because you feel hollow. You don't feel whole inside. There's a hole in the shell. And we need to look at that, and we need to fix that hole, right? Because all you're doing is picking up negative energies. And now's the time to remain strong. Remain strong in your masculine energy and, fight these urges. This is what spirit wants you to do. So what else do we have here? I'm going to look at the message of love oracle. What else do we have here for this? Overwhelmed. The stress is draining you. Feeling overwhelmed. Chemistry. Yeah, it's it's the chemistry, so the vibration and energy you're in is a sexual chemistry, and that's all it is. And it's basically overwhelming you, making you feel unworthy, just like this shell with a hole in it, right? It's not fulfilling you. Going out and having, all these hookups with all these random people. See the guy, see his hand in his head? He's overwhelmed with the emotions because he's really not getting what he needs out of these hookups. All it's doing is overwhelming him and making him feel unworthy because it's just sexual chemistry. Don't get me wrong, it's nice to have sexual chemistry with your person, right? But not multiple people. Because again, you're picking up all their negative energy and you're soaking that in and you're making that your problem. That's why you're feeling probably overwhelmed, because that energy you're soaking up is everybody else's negative energy, and vice versa. You're giving them yours. So they're in the same boat. So you have all these people that are soaking up all this negative energy, getting overwhelmed and feeling unworthy because it's just sex. You should want all of it, right? You should want to be with your person and have sex with your person. Sex is supposed to be healing. It's not supposed to make you feel overwhelmed and unworthy. It's supposed to heal you. So two people should be coming together, healing each other in that physical way. Right now, everybody's spreading out their energy to everybody and draining them, right? And it's like a battery draining down that needs to be charged, but everybody keeps tapping into it, right? And it's not healthy. All right, so where do we begin with this one? Tell me about the empty shell. Let's start there, please. Tell us about the empty shell here for Cancer, please. One more. The Eight of Wands. Seven of Wands. Good Lord. A lot of movement and passion. The Knight of Swords. It's like you're trying to be brave during this time. Um, it's like you're trying to persevere through this feeling that you have of like a hole, the emptiness. And I feel like you might be making decisions too quickly, and that's why you're ending up in the situations that you are, right? Because you are moving so fast with the Knight of Swords. You're trying to rush in and you're trying to talk to different people, but at the same time, you're trying to push through a feeling, but it's like you're moving so quickly, you're making decisions too quickly, and it's like you really need to, there's so much fire here. It's almost like you're moving with just too much passion too quickly, and so that's why you make these decisions to meet up with all these different people and have these hookups. All right, tell us about Ravenous, please. And with you feeling empty, that's, why you're making decisions too quickly, because it's like you want to feel whole again by coming home, but you're saying yes to your insatiable feelings rather than trying to stand firm to heal yourself, right? Because getting with a bunch of different people isn't healing you, it's making you feel worse. Tell us about Ravenous. One more. The High Priestess. The Nine of Cups. Death. Pisces, Scorpio energy. These uncontrollable desires that you have, that you've been falling prey to, your subconscious is trying to get your attention during this full moony lunar eclipse. It's, the High Priestess is the subconscious. She's intuitive. She knows things and will bring them to light when they need to. And it's like you're going to get messages during this time about, what it is your wish fulfillment is. Your subconscious is going to tell you. Dreams, music, download thoughts, synchronicities. It's, your subconscious is going to tap on you to help you understand what it is that really fulfills you. The problem is you're going to need to go through transformation. You're going to need to kill off this hunger for pleasure with multiple people. You're going to need to kill this so you can transform. And this is what's going to come up during this specific full moon lunar eclipse. Okay, she's going to come knocking on your door and say, look, we know what it is that you want. We know you want to feel whole. You want to patch this hole up in your house. Okay? You don't want any rain or snow or too much heat coming in. You know, you want to feel protected again. And the only way to do that is to go through a transformation and to kill off your old self and transform into a new person. There's nothing wrong with wanting to have, you know, great sex, but you should have it with your correct person that is there to heal you and you heal them, right? You're not there to take all this negative energy from each other and feel like crap the next day, right? The walk of shame, you know, or bad hangover. That's, you know, that's not what you want. They know that's not what you want. You want this feeling, but you want it with the right person. And right now, you're changing partners all the time because you're not getting that fulfilled feeling right now. And the only way to do it is to transform yourself, patch your hole up, so your person that you belong with can come in and you can have all this. You can have all that feeling, that great home feeling. But you got some work to do. Tell us about spirit. Tell us about spirit. One more. Tell us about spirit, please. For Cancer. Ten of Pentacles. Two of Cups. Eight of Swords. Spirit is trying to protect you right now during this time. Okay, the Eight of Swords is you're caught up in your own head. You're blinding yourself to the truth of what it is that you really want. You know, you thought it was multiple partners, but you're willfully blinding yourself. It's truly not, because there's still a hole in your house. You're still getting rain, snow, and heat, you know, in your house. You're still getting all this debris coming into your house because there's a hole. And Spirit says, you know, you're being willfully blind. So right now we're gonna make sure you see something you haven't seen. We're gonna pull something out of the data bank. Okay, because our subconscious is 95% of what we know. So the 5% is your conscious. That's, you know, what's in front of you. You know, if you're at work, you're focusing on a project. That's, you know, what you're focusing on. You're not focusing on everything else you know that's in your subconscious. You know, the High Priestess is going to pull that out when it needs to be pulled out. And she sees you getting destructive because you're overwhelmed. And now it's feelings of feeling unworthy, and they're like, okay, whoa. All right, it's time for us to come in here and make sure they see what's, you know, in their subconscious. We know what it is that they want. They know. Now, we're going to show them you have free will. Are you, can you buck the system? Of course you can. But they want to show you, and they're hoping you're going to listen because they know you don't feel whole because you've got a hole in your damn house. And what they're going to show you is a soul tie, a 2 of Cups, that is a 10 of Pentacles. This is somebody you can grow old with. This is somebody that's secure. This is somebody that's stable. It's a strong, connection for you. But you're being blind to it. You're blinding yourself, and they want you. It's just your head. It's just your own thoughts. They want to show you what it is that you want. You want a real connection that's strong. You want to grow old together. You want to retire together. You want to feel secure together. Secure emotionally and financially. This is, that would be both. They know that's what you want. But right now you're, walking around, you put the blindfold on yourself, right? And they want you to see that that's what you're doing. It's you. You could have everything you want. You got to come home. You got to come home to be able to come home with the right person. And they want you to remain strong in your masculine energy and be steady and fight these urges until you get this hole patched. That's exactly what they want you to do. So tell us about the 2 of Cups. What's this 2 of Cups? What's this connection? What's the 2 of Cups? Page of Cups. King of Wands. The Hermit. This is a connection that's going to help you get enlightened on your actual passions for life. So not only is the King of Wands, a strong leader, can also be a business owner. This is somebody that always has ideas. They have a vision. They're swift. They're successful. This person, this is somebody that, wants to have, an emotional, real, true emotional discussion, connection about you being enlightened on yourself and who you are, that you can still be this, good looking, swift guy, that you don't have to have a bunch of men or women in your life. There's no gender in tarot, so take it as it resonates. You can still be that good looking, well-dressed, sophisticated guy that everybody has their eyes on, or lady, take it as it resonates. But you can still also be in a meaningful connection, getting enlightenment on yourself and who you are. You don't have to be out running around with a bunch of different people. You have the capability of opening up emotionally, still as a King of Wands, somebody that's, you know what I mean? I think you're used to having a lot of people come after you who find you very attractive and want to, you know, they want to get a piece of it, right? The thing is, you don't have to give them a piece of you. They can always just want you, right? Let them want you. They don't have to always have a good piece of that good energy that you have as a King of Wands, who's, you know, actually very loving once that hole's patched up, who can actually, you know, have an emotional discussion with somebody and be enlightened, seeing, you know, more inside their home, their soul. Right now, it's open up. There's anybody can drop in that hole, and that's what they're doing. You know what I mean? They're all just kind of dropping in there just to check you out, do what they want to do, and then they leave, right? And it's making you feel worse. You know, it's not making you feel as, you know, handsome or beautiful as you would like to feel. You know, they want to give you the light to show you where to go back home, to who you really are. I mean, there's plenty of men and women that are just, you know, social butterflies that have had a lot of people want to date them, or they've dated, and then all of a sudden, you know, you find that person that is your, you know, wish fulfillment, that you really feel happy about. Spiritual connection, healing sex, right? And people can still fall all over you, but you can still be that person that doesn't allow just anybody into your energy. That's what they want to show you. But that's up to you. You don't have to patch that hole. You can, I mean, you know, you can let the hole get bigger, and the next thing you know, you don't have a roof. I mean, that's up to you too. I mean, if you know, you can feel comfortable. I don't know, this guy looks pretty stressed out to me. You know, he looks pretty stressed out to me, but I mean, that is totally up to you. It is free will. If you want to continue, I mean, by all means, you know, we can blow that roof off the top, right? You don't need a roof. You can weather the storm, right? I don't think so, but you know, it's free will. I hope you don't. So, let's actually, you know what? I'm getting called to this first. What do we have in Romance Oracle for Cancer, please? You know, come on, let's be Bob the Builder. Build that home back up. Lock those doors. Don't let all them fruit flies in, you know? All those stray animals. Don't let them in your house. They crap all over your house, right? I love animals, but most animals belong out in nature, you know? Doing their thing. Not inside your home. Wrecking it, right? What do we have in here, please, for Cancer? Free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. The Unicorn, you're unique. You are handsome, beautiful, sexy, and everybody wants a piece of you, but they can just look. Free yourself from all these people dropping into your home, wrecking it and trashing it. You know, throwing a party and beer everywhere and crap all over the floor. And then what do? They leave. They're not cleaning it up. They're leaving it to you to clean up, but you're overwhelmed. You know, you're sitting in a pile of crap right now, feeling unworthy. And Spirit's like, stop. You are a unicorn. You are unique. Let them look at you. They don't need to touch you. They don't need to come inside your house. You need to be with the person that's there to energize you and give you sexual healing. That's what Spirit's telling you. It's free will though, you know? I mean, like I said, you don't have to have a roof, because that's what's eventually going to happen. That little hole, that little leak, that's, yeah. Is there anything else? Engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher commitment, right? A higher commitment, other than people just dropping in anytime they want. Now you're going to patch that hole, change the locks on the door, and you're only going to let the person in that energizes you and gives you good energy and sexual healing and fills you up. That's what you want. And that can happen. That's just Spirit telling you. They're going to show you this, but whether you do anything or not, that's up to you. But they're going to show you during this time. Be prepared. All right, what else do we have in here for Cancer so we can wrap this up? Pick your fights carefully. Yeah, I mean, if you're dealing with multiple people and you're feeling overwhelmed, yeah, there might be some fights going on. You know, maybe people are fighting over, you know, who gets to see you next, and is it worth it? They're draining you, and then they're fighting over you, and you know, everybody's trying to nail it down, and you're already overwhelmed, you know? Pick those fights carefully. Make it your last one. Watch out for energy vampires. That's what people do. They come to suck you dry. Whether it's money, energy, sex, love, emotion, I don't know, ride to the mall. You know, sucking you out of $100 to go buy something. You know, whatever it is, energy vampires suck off of you. They're leeches. Okay, they just want your energy. They want what you can offer because they don't want to have to do it themselves. And you've already got a hole in your damn house, right? Somebody's, we got a female with tattoos here. Research those strange dreams. That is the High Priestess. So if you are having strange dreams, that's your subconscious High Priestess. That's your spirit team coming in, and they want you to pay attention because they're trying to show you this. They're trying to tell you, yo, hey, go to Home Depot. Let's start buying stuff. Let's start fixing this house. Let's start fixing this hole. Okay? That's what they want to do. You don't have to go to Home Depot and do it. But they're telling you, you should, because this is what you could have. Deep down, they know this is what you want. You have to come to terms with it. Only you can. So I hope this was helpful to you. Much love and light. I will talk to you soon.